Hello everybody, we are back here on the Hunter Call the Wild, and recently in one of the live streams, you guys might remember that we found a melanistic mountain lion here at this lake, and I was going to save it for one of my mods that's going to be getting a PC soon, but she finally got one on console and decided that she didn't want this one anymore, so we're going to take it out today, and I figured we'd do it in a spectacular way. So we're going to take it out with the 454 from 300 meters. But when I came over here a couple seconds ago to check it out, I noticed that there was actually something else really cool, and I'm not sure where it is, but actually, it's right there. There's actually an albino mountain lion near it, so previously when we had looked at it, I did not see the albino one. I only saw the melanistic, but that is pretty crazy. That means we have a melanistic and an albino at the same lake. Now, ever since we had found this melanistic here, I didn't come back to this lake because I didn't want to be hunting it when I couldn't really kill off that mountain lion, since I was saving it back. But now that we can come back here, let's go ahead and try to take these out. I don't know where this one's going, but it doesn't seem like this is its zone, so we might have to chase that one down eventually, but we will just remember where it is. So let's go ahead and mark this, and then we can track it down, but we'll go ahead and try to take out the melanistic one. I'm not sure where it's ended up, but let's see if we can find it. Alright, so since I still don't know where that melanistic is, I think we're going to take a practice shot just to make sure I know exactly where I need to be aiming. I did some practicing at the target range, and I think I've got it, but I do want to test it on a live target before we actually move on to the actual good trophies. So let's get lined up on this guy, 300 meters out. You want to zero in to 75 meters, and then use the part where the line gets thicker as your aiming point. So let's see if we can hit this. Ooh, we smoked it. I don't know, did it die? Oh, it most certainly died. We absolutely nailed that shot. So, we got the aiming down. Now it's just going to be a matter of actually finding the one that we're after. I think that what we'll probably end up doing eventually is, if we can't get it to come out during this resting time, which it's looking like it doesn't want to at the moment, we'll probably go to the drinking time. Alright, here it is. It was a vital organ hit. Let's see what we got. So that was exactly 301.01. And yep, that's about where I aimed. And I didn't explain the aiming point as good as I probably should have. You don't want to use the portion where the line gets thicker to aim where you're wanting to hit. You put it at the top of the back, and then it should fall right into the lungs, and that's exactly what it did here, so that is perfect. At least we know that we are dialed in for this shot now. Welp, there is the one that we are after. We have finally got it to come back to this lake right here. I am pretty excited to try this shot out. I definitely am a little worried that we might mess it up, but at the same time, I'm pretty confident after that practice shot, so I think we should be okay. Let's go ahead and see the exact range. That's 296. I guess, we'll just do it from here. Just to be sure, we'll go to 304. But I think this should be fine. We do have a slight wind to the left, but that shouldn't affect us too much. Whew, I think we can do this. After we kill this guy, we have to go track down that albino. At least I am about 95% sure I think it was an albino. It could always be a gray, but it looked pretty albino to me, so we'll have to track that down next, but let's get lined up on this guy. Wow, we smoked it. Oh my gosh. That thing got absolutely hammered with that bullet. And it's about to die. Wow. That was awesome. I am really happy with that. At first I wasn't really the biggest fan of trying out these long-range crazy shots, but the more I've seen people do them, it just seemed like something that was really exciting to do, and there's our albino one. That's crazy, 2 rares at this lake. Well, I guess it's time to take this guy out too, before we go claim that melanistic, so let's get 300 meters away and try to take this guy out also. That's really, really cool. I came here just for that melanistic, and I never expected there to be an albino too. That is crazy. Parque Fernando was never a good map for me when it came to getting good pumas. I almost never had any luck with them. Never got a single rare puma until the release of Silver Ridge Peaks, and now I've had at least 7 or 8. So, just shows you how good Silver Ridge is compared to other maps when it comes to rares. It's just such a good map when it comes to the rares and diamonds that you almost have to play it. But let's go ahead and get lined up on this guy. He's about 300, so... Ooh, wait a minute. That actually completely missed. Okay, luckily they didn't go very far, but I'm actually really surprised I missed. I did the exact same thing as the last one. It says it's only 294. Maybe we should back up a little more. That scared me a little. It might be the wind. It does look like we have some pretty heavy wind, so... Okay, that looked better. And it is just a leg shot, unfortunately. Well, this isn't going as smooth as the melanistic, but well, we should be able to sneak another one in there, I think. Oh, it is fully fleeing away now. Ooh, that was it. I think that was it. Nope. Well, unfortunately we screwed that one up, but it was worth the try. Just go ahead and finish it off with the 7mm. A little bit sad that we screwed up the shot on that one, but I'm guessing the wind had something to do with that. We will have to go check out where we actually hit it. We got the melanistic one perfect, but unfortunately the albino just did not follow the same path, which is very unfortunate for sure, but either way, we got the main one that we came here for. There's the melanistic one. That is a beautiful sight. I haven't had one of these since the release of Silver Ridge, actually. I'm pretty sure the first week of release was the last time that we actually got one of these. We got 2 of them within, I think, 3 days and then never saw another. But there we go. We have another one of them right here, which is really, really cool. So let's go ahead and get this guy claimed and see where we hit. So yeah, that was basically where I aimed. And it scores 37.10, so that is a gold melanistic mountain lion. That is super, super cool. So this is probably gonna go in the mount that we have with our black-tailed deer. I think that that'll look really, really nice. Actually, no, we have the diamond gray in that one, so I can't replace that. We'll have to find a place for this though, because, oh. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. That tongue though. Oh gosh. I love this game sometimes. But yeah, there we go. We just barely got the lung, unfortunately, so that was almost bad, but we did get it. And it was 301.18 meters. Wow, that's crazy. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get the albino one cleanly from 300 meters, but at least we got the melanistic one. Well, it's unfortunate that we messed this guy up, but as most of you know that have been with the channel for a while, I don't delete anything. If I mess up a trophy, it stays in the video, because I feel like it's important to show not only the good kills, but the ones you screw up, because everybody messes up a trophy from time to time. It's a completely normal thing to happen occasionally, so I feel like I like to include all of it to show you guys that even somebody like me screws up trophies from time to time, and this is one of them. And wow. So this second shot, actually, the wind carried it a lot. So that was my biggest issue there, was the fact that I wasn't really accounting for the wind as much as I should have. So that's really what got us there, because I aimed right... Wait. Is this even the angle? I guess this might have been... This was as it was going away, if I remember right. So I guess the wind definitely did carry it a little bit. I don't know, I'll have to look at the footage again, but I'm pretty sure we had aimed about here as it was trotting, so I would have thought it would have hit further back, but I guess not. And then this one, there was just way more bullet drop than what I had anticipated for. I guess there's a possibility that we might have just aimed a little bit too low. If I remember correctly, I might have had my crosshair right at the top of the lung instead of the top of the back, so that's probably what screwed this up. But it is an albino, as you guys can see. That's really cool. And then the 7mm shot was a little bit too far back, and we actually went through its leg. But either way, would not have got full score because we did miss the first two shots, so doesn't really matter that we missed the third, but still a beautiful trophy and still going to get taxidermized and thrown into one of the lodges. But that's pretty sweet. So I think now, let's head into the lodge and find a place that we can put these guys. Alright everybody, so we're now here in the trophy lodge, and as you guys can probably tell, I've moved a few things around up here. In fact, I've moved quite a bit around in the entire lodge, trying to make things kind of fit together a little bit better. And I decided that we'd put our rare mountain lions and pumas up here. So these ones are all old ones. This is obviously one of our diamonds, and here is the actual albino puma that we've gotten quite a while ago. And this is our personal best albino mountain lion. This is not the one that we shot during this hunt. That one is still in my inventory because it wasn't big enough to replace any of the ones in here, so it'll probably go in the secondary lodge. But I mean, they all look the same, so we'll just look at this guy for now. You guys can kind of get an idea. They are literally the same, but here's that melanistic. This is the first melanistic that we have actually put in this lodge, so that's super, super, super cool. And look at that beauty. I love the models for these guys, and the melanistic fur variation just makes them look even cooler. By far, one of the coolest rares in the entire game, and it's cool that we got another one. But I think that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think eventually, whenever the True Rex Axis deer come out, we will go through this lodge and kind of show it off, because I do plan to start a new one once the True Axis come out, and we'll kind of do a final tour of this lodge because it's very, very close to being full. I'm getting to a point where there's not really much else that I can do besides adding in ducks and rabbits, so I think we'll probably just continue to put those in here, but anything that isn't a duck or a rabbit will go into a new lodge once the True Axis come out. But as always, if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button because I post daily Call the Wild content along with some Hunter Classic content, and you guys will not want to miss anything because there's a ton of stuff that's going to be coming up, especially with the True Axis patch. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button, but until next time, peace. If you are new here and you are liking what you see, consider subscribing to the channel and turning notifications on. Also, if you want to help the channel grow, be sure to like the video because this alone can help the video and my channel do better. But that's going to be it for me. Peace, my dudes. I hope you all have a fantastic day.